When the humanitarian operation started at Mavillaru, in Mavillaru in 2006 July, we didn't have cameras. We had only 2 cameras and 2 camera crews, but we didn't have a proper way of bringing those visuals to Colombo. And people, we used to get the people by buses, by lorries in the night, the cassettes. They were bringing it. Then only we were able to give it to the media next day. But we got the technology through our internet, then through satellites, then all the other media, especially the Rupahini, ITN, then as he said, other institutions, they supported us, and we got our technical equipments also, and we were able to show the world the certain things, as he said, as Group Captain Nanakara said, especially Sencholi incident, then certain incidents we were able to prove the world with the visuals. And I think visuals talk. I don't think anywhere in the world, if you show a visual, then people will believe. So that is what we did, and we got the defense.lk. There was no, actually, when when Honorable Defense Secretary was appointed, there was no website for the Defense Ministry. You don't believe it.
But I think the hits of the website went drastically increased.
Last year by this time, I think nobody can break that record. Defense.lk.
How many hits was there?
I can't remember exactly, but it is the millions, highest in this.
Right, Major General. So again, asking the same question from you, because when LTT had a very strong propaganda machinery and the ability to throw the news into the media fast, getting the first move advantage to you on a aspect of the Navy as a Navy spokesperson. Can you refer to the role and what exactly it did?
Yes, referring to the role of the media during this humanitarian operation, so I will take some part of this speech which the Commander of the Navy made very recently in his international conference. He said that the success, the reasons for the success, 3 things: the fearless political leadership, and the professional guidance and directive. The fearless political leadership is the President's leadership, and the professional guidance and the leadership is again the Defense Secretary, and the willingness of the general public of this country to have the peace. So how we created this willingness in the public? That is through the media. We can very simply say that is through the media. The media took the hearts and minds of the people and the soldiers fighting in the war very close, and they got the same aim to fight this war militarily and have the peace, have the victory and have the peace. So that is the that is the role the military media played in this humanitarian operation. So in this point, we should remember Captain DKP Dasanayaka. He was the naval spokesman during the humanitarian operation. Of course, I also worked in the media Center for National Security as the naval coordinator, so I also had some experience in the media. So that is the role played by the media during this humanitarian hall operation. But when you take the Navy is known as the silent service, because we operate far away from the country, far away from the shores. The people can't see us, but because of these media activities, because of this media cycle, right, the people, we could come to the people, and now the Navy is known to the people. They know what type of uniform that we are wearing, and how we fly out at sea, how we fought with the suicidal boats. That is through the process that we had in this whole media network. And then people came to know, as an example, when he destroyed those floating warehouses far away from the country, but within 1 day, 24 hours or less than that, it was published, and the people were educated about that, and about the live fighting out at sea, the visuals taken from the electronic cameras, and it was published, and the people were watching, and they got a very good idea about the things that the Navy was doing out at sea in this humanitarian operation. So that is the role the media did on behalf of the Navy during this humanitarian operation.
So I guess it's like if before the media, if a soldier dies on the battlefront, it will be just a statistic for the people. But once the media shows really what exactly happens in the battlefront, and people see it with their own eyes, how the soldiers are losing their lives, it also he becomes a hero. So this whole aspect is what also media added in building the public confidence. And also, Captain, again, you were referring to the role of media and technology. So
Yes.
what was technology actually, the role of technology in the Navy? What are the significant and main advantages you all enjoyed, and what are the new strategies maybe that you deployed based on technology as well in the whole humanitarian operation?
Yes, when we're talking about the technology now, with the development of the technology now, our fighting strategies also developed, and as an examples, the weapons we fixed on board the fast attack crafts. Now those weapons has the thermal image cameras which can get the target very clearly, especially during the dark hours, and incorporated with the weapon to get the target very
The visuals
clearly.
are
Yes.
seen on the screen at the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is how the this camera and the system is called the MC system, fixed on board FACs, and with the help of this during night you can take the targets very accurately. So this is the technology what we are using to fight the sea tigers out at sea on board fast attack crafts. Then again the surveillance equipment. So during the humanitarian operations, in the latter stage of the humanitarian operation, we had our radars and the surveillance equipment and the cameras along the coastal line, where from the headquarters, naval headquarters, we can see what is happening around the island or around that particular area, and around the seas, and that in tactical situation, and the commander or the other senior officers in the naval headquarters, by looking at those pictures, analyzing the pictures, they can make the decisions and give the directives to the field or the tactical situation to go ahead with that operation, the necessary instructions. So that is the technology. Up to that standard we came during this humanitarian operation, with the help of our technical staffs, our electrical and electronic officers, our engineering officers, and our technical officers, technical and the information technology people. So we got this technology and we used that technology up to the maximum level during this humanitarian operation. It is one of the very much it's one of the contribution, very positive contribution for the winning of this operation against the LTT Sea Tigers.
Right. So over to you, Group Captain. Now, with respect to the Air Force, where did technology come in the role of the Air Force? And I think we are supposed to go for a short break, so I'll continue with you just after the break. Stay with us.